Hello and welcome to today's podcast on Daily Dose. This is a program on Victor Inspires that brings to you sustainable and workable principles for your transformation in order for you to live your best life and be the best you. My name is Victor John Adet and I'm super excited to connect with you today and also be with you on this journey of transformation. Yesterday we discussed on insecurity based on recent failure or rejection, and we discovered that most of us feel insecure sometimes. Some of us feel insecure most of the time. This is as a result of the kind of childhood we had, our past traumas, recent experiences of failure or rejection, loneliness, social anxiety, negative beliefs about ourselves, perfectionism, or having a critical parent or partner. All these can contribute to insecurity in our life. And we also discussed that recent events in our lives can greatly affect both our mood and the way we feel about ourselves, because a level of happiness is based on the recent life events we experience in our life. These and many more we discussed in our podcast yesterday. We also discussed about tools on how we can overcome failure or rejection based on insecurity. So if you haven't listened to yesterday's podcast, I will encourage you to do so you get maximum value out of it. On today's podcast, we will be talking about the second form of insecurity in our life. And today we will be discussing on insecurity, lack of confidence because of social anxiety. Many of us experience a lack of confidence in social situations like parties, family gatherings, interviews, and dates. The fear of being evaluated by others and found to be lacking can lead you to feel anxious and self-conscious. As a result, you may avoid social situations, experience anxiety when you anticipate social events, or feel self-conscious and uncomfortable during them. Past experiences can feed your sense of not belonging, not feeling important or interesting, or just not being good enough. If you grow up with critical parents or partners who pressured you to be popular and successful, you may also be oversensitized to how others perceive you. This type of insecurity is generally based on distorted beliefs about your self-worth and about the extent to which other people are evaluating you. Most of the time, people are more focused on how they are coming across than on judging others. Those who judge and exclude are often covering up insecurities of their own, and so their opinions may be less than accurate. They may value superficial attributes instead of character and integrity. How then can we combat insecurity in social situations? I will be sharing with you 5 tools you can use in combating insecurity in social situations. Number 1, talk back to your inner critic. Remind yourself of all the reasons that you can be interesting and fun, or would be a good friend or partner. Number 2, prepare in advance. Think of some things you can talk about: current events, movies you've seen, hobbies, your job, or your family. Number 3, avoid social situation. Rather, avoiding social situation just makes things worse. So go to a party or on a date even if you're nervous. Your anxiety should decrease once you get engaged with others, if not the first or second time. then once you get used to showing up. Number 4, set yourself a limited, realistic goal. This could be anything from talking to 2 new person or finding out more about one person's work or hobby. And lastly, number 5, deliberately focus on others to combat intense self-focus. Put on your observer hat and notice what other people seem to be feeling and doing. Do you notice any similarities or skills you can learn from them? If so, practice them. In combating insecurity, you need to apply these rules, these principles, in order for you to combat lack of confidence as a result of social anxiety. The way to kill your fear is to attack it, is to go after it. Running away from your fear, running away from your challenges does not get them solved. So the way to combat lack of confidence because of social anxiety is for you to go out for events. Start attending events. Start engaging in conversation. These are the way for you to build up your confidence in order for you to knock out lack of confidence because of social anxiety. I believe you got value from today's podcast. Until I come your way tomorrow, my name is Victor John. Be the best you.